Wow, what's up, Boost?
What's up, Boost?
Not much, man. I just trying to hurry up and try to get to a place where give service.
Charlie, you good, bro? I like this, man. This live action right here, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, it's all day right here, baby.
Hey, you gotta let the world know, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep making.
This is my office right here, you know. That's it.
I love it, bro. Man, that's what's up.
Man.
Are you running the whole shift? Like you going cross country?
I do about 10% OTR out of state. I run up and down Kelly. We go south, we go north. 10% of the time we come out to Utah, Nevada, pretty much anywhere in the States, you know, every once in a while, unless we have back-to-back loads. I mean, if the loads ain't paying, I ain't taking it, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Sure, it's worth it. This game is all about money and a good mindset.
The mindset is what matters, right? Staying having that positive mindset.
Hey, everything's expensive, man. So you know, you try to save a little, you know, every chance you get. You know, also rolling on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my TikTok people. You know? Shout out to my Uce truckers, man. My Uce trucker fam out there. Everybody's on the road right now. So nobody knows about this. I'm going to give them a surprise after this, man.
I love that, man. Shout out to y'all, because if it wasn't for the truckers, man, we won't get shipments at Walmart, at your favorite retail store, or even at the groceries, bro. You know what I'm saying? The world needs to appreciate y'all more.
You know, without truckers, man, the world ain't moving. You know, we out here moving the nation, moving the globe.
Yeah.
Try to put food over on the table for everybody, you know. Everybody can eat. Which is out here doing our job, you know, take care of our family. That's about it, you know.
Man, that's what's up, Boost. So you do a lot of content creator on TikTok, and that's really the big movement right there, TikTok, for platform-wise?
Yeah. Look, you know, that's why pretty much I posted all my videos and like try to grab all the Usos that I can, try to connect with them, you know. A lot of these Usos that are in our club, the Uce truckers, we're all from everywhere, you know, from Utah, Arizona, Nevada, Washington, here in Cali, and most of them are in Cali. There's a few out in Georgia too. So, you know, I try to bring everybody together and build something, you know. And there ain't too many of us out here, but you know, we're all scattered. So we try to connect with every driver, every poly driver out there. So yeah, so we created Uce Truckers. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, man. If you want to join the club, as long as you have that commercial license on your L's, man, you good. You know, pay your registration fee. And we made it legit too. So, you know, and we have a bylaw that we go by, you know, to help out our families, especially when it comes to 511 and stuff like that. You know, help them out with their 511 family. Whoever needs help, you know. What's up, rolling? 684, baby.
684, baby. Let's go. I love it, man. Yeah.
Why, Uce? Tell me why the sky's blue. Tell me why this money is green. Now, Lord, please, tell me why I do these things to make tea. Now, yeah, let me. They kick me out of church, cause I just don't listen. Always fall asleep when the preacher is preaching. Not my fault, I do love God, but on Saturday nights, I be all up on God. Trying to save the world with the homies.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another podcast of the Uce Podcast. Your number one podcast, baby, that helps you pass time. And how do we do that? We do that by phoning in to my Uce F Jr. here, you know what I'm saying? While he's still working, as you can see, for those that are tuned in on YouTube and Facebook, where all video streaming's at. My Uso's on, you know, he's doing his thing while he's driving the semi-truck, making some deliveries out there. You know, so when you see the Uso driving down, man, show some courtesy and just let him pass by, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make it out of my way, man.
FJ, man, welcome to the podcast, brother, man. I'm happy to have you on, bro.
I appreciate it for having me, man. I appreciate that. Also, thank you. I was a little nervous, but I was like, man, something new, you know. Get on here and share my side of the story.
There you go.
I appreciate for reaching out, though. You know, thank you.
Hey, man, for coconuts, you know what I'm saying? We try to do our best to educate not just our islanders, but just every youth out there, our children, our future generation, and also ourselves who want to change careers. This one right here is pretty cool because this is a CDL. Those that are not or don't have any understanding in the world of CDL, my man FJ here is going to go ahead and educate us coconuts about what it's all about and stuff. And also, he's got the Uce Club going on. Shout out to my man Tino Samoa out there in Texas who drives out to the East Coast, and my man Alkin Molina who drives out there in Washington, Seattle. And then also my man El Banger who drives out there for Tesla, you know, so shout out to the family. Those are the three families that I know of, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I know the crucial importance of your guys' business, man. Without you guys, like I mentioned earlier before we started, was, dude, ain't nothing moving. The truck drivers, that one time y'all went on strike, not that long ago.
Yeah, we went on strike a few times. Yeah.
Oh, that's the way to do it, man. You want the government to pay attention when it comes to also retail prices and just any business. Talk to the truck drivers, man. They're the ones that will get people's attention, man. But without further ado, FJ, man, thank you again for getting on the platform, brother. Let's tell our listeners, man, just a little backstory of yourself. Also, where you came from, your upbringing, and what made you get into this CDL job.
Man, and I'll tell you what, it was, man, I came a long way, man, just to get here where I'm at now. But you know, I was born and raised in American Samoa, you know, from the village of Awa, out in the east side, you know, where they call it the paradise. You know, I mean, you can't find nowhere with the beautiful sand out there, clean ocean, clean water. You know what I'm saying? They call it paradise. It'll be the only city with a casino. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you guys know, but figure it out later. But yeah, I was born and raised there. All American Samoa. You know, my mom's from Western. My dad's from Awa, part of Fangsa, out in Pabayai, out that way. And I came out here in the States. I was like 13, 14 years old. So I live all my life. I pretty much grew up in San Jose. The east side of San Jose.
Shout out to the Bay Area.
You know, I live with my aunt. I went to school to Overfell, Mount Pleasant, graduated from Full Hill. Growing up, and you know, being around the gangsters and the street life, it's hard. You know, it's hard. But man, shout out to the Usos that they were there, you know, with me. I was hanging out with them, and you know, they were pushing me to, you know, to graduate because I wasn't doing well. You know, coming from Samoa, I barely know anything, man. I didn't know how to say a sentence in Samoa, in English.
Yes.
You know, so it was just pretty much just a yes and no. That's all I knew. You know, but the Usos and the part family, you know, they pushed me to go to school, finish the school, and I did. You know. And shout out to all the big homies, man. I felt like I was looked after, you know, they looked out for me and stuff like that. So growing up in the hood and it's tough, man. Trying to separate yourself from all the, you know, daily goings and stuff like that. But I made it out of there, you know. My thing was always try to work hard and take care of my parents back home, and I did that. You know, till this day, I'm still doing that. My dad passed 3 years ago.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
So I still have my mom back home, so I'm taking care of her from here. It's tough life, man. And if you don't focus what you want to do in life and, where you want to be at in life later on, you got to set your goals and you just stay with it, I found this beautiful woman from the village of Pango Pango in Leone. Her name is Elizabeth Solia. So we got married in 2010. Till this day, we're still married. Shout out to her because with the ups and downs and the things I went through in life, she had my back all the way. The thing that pushes me to be a truck driver when I was a kid back home, I had these two men from my village. One of them is called Baka, and the other one is Kovaki. And these dudes were container haulers. They were truck drivers back home. So I wanted to be that guy when I grow up, And my dad was a fireman, / police back home. But, growing up, I didn't want to be that. I got my Class 8 in 2011 or 2012, I think. And so the school hired me on the same day that I got my license, that I passed my test, and to help them out because they have so much students, but they needed help. So I helped them out for like 5-6 months. I was like, man, I want to get more experience,
Mm-hmm.
And so I got on the road. I got with a little moms and pops little company. I ran with that for a couple of years till I decided to stay local. Then I found this company that I'm at right now. I was pulling reefers all my career until I started my local gig. Then I worked for 3 years, and I was like, man, I think it's time for me, take it to the next level, take another step. So I want to be an owner operator, which was my dream. I'm going to keep chasing. And then within these 3 years, I worked for this Inkia dude, Naman Trucking. So he's the owner of that, Naman Trucking, and out of Tracy. So I was his right hand man. When I came in, I laid a carpet down, man. This is how our people work. You know what I'm saying? And they never seen that. I ran 24 hours. I made him so much money, man. He didn't want to let me go. He didn't even want me to be an owner out.
Wow, that's messed up.
But he knew what he's doing. But my guy was smart. He's smart with numbers and prices. So I was like, you know what? I got a contract. And dude was like, man, he was like a brother to me. He looked out for me, even though he has his little business going on. But man, it's a good learning experience, So I actually left. I told my dude, I said, man, I'm getting a truck. It was a lease to own contract.
Mm-hmm.
So I left to do that. Then I did that for like 6 weeks. Within 6 weeks, every day he was calling me. I knew why he was calling. He wanted me back, but he just saying, checking up on me and say hi and stuff like that. And then finally he offered me the truck. I said, man, I want the same truck that I was driving. I don't want nothing else. In order for you to get me back, I want that same truck, which is this one. Because he bought this brand new. There was 0 mileage. And I was the only one that put the mileage in there. He actually bought it for himself. So, yeah, we made a deal, laid down 20 grand and signed the papers, right? Give me my keys, slap my name on the truck. He's been happy ever since, man. But so now I'm living the life of an owner operator.
If you enjoy our content, we ask you to please follow us, subscribe to our channel, and spread the news to your friends and family if you find value in our content. We are not sponsored by anybody. We are accepting sponsorship, But for the meantime, we have put together merchandise that we sell on our website at yuce.com. Anything that you purchase will help keep this running. You have a Uce in you. Now let's get back to it.
This thing ain't easy out here, you know. I feel like I'm doing it for the money, but I, the money will come by itself if you do the work, you know.
Have you got it out, Junior, to where you were already paid off the truck? Did the job pay its own yet?
I got a year left on it.
And
about a year and a half.
How long have you been doing this contract for the truck?
It's been I think 3 years. Yeah,
Man.
3 years since I've been a owner operator. In 3 years, I've worked with, as a company driver for my IKEA dude.
So the benefit of that is you're still making money, the money that you got, and once you pay off the whatever the agreement is, everything else is all cash. That's all yours after that.
Right.
Wow.
So I get he take his percentage out after everything, you know, and I take the rest. And so I pay for my own fuel, pretty much everything, you know. And right now the rates are a little low right now, but man, I'm good. I'm sad over here where I'm at. You know, if anything happens to the truck, you know, we got a shop. 99% of the time, I get my truck fixed for free unless it's something major. You know, it needs to be done to the motor. Then I'll come out of pocket with that. But little things, you know what? We get it done here at the yard. So, and plus, if he wants his money for the payment, then he's got to keep me running. So I'm running every time they got a dispatch for me.
So you just take all any orders. You don't care the distance, whatever. They can rely on you. That's the hustle that, you know, to get you to where you're at.
Right. You know, I'd rather do long haul if it pays. If it doesn't pay, then I'll find something else. I'll tell them, hey, bump up the price or give me another load.
And for our coconuts, what is considered a good deal for a long haul, and what is considered not a good deal?
Man, I'll say with long haul, which I know the rates are based on the miles. But man, never try to cheap shot yourself, man. You know, always throw the high numbers. You know, there's people out there throwing higher numbers than we are.
Yeah.
You know, never try to lowball yourself because you got to eat too. You know, you got to pay for fuel. You got to pay for food on the road. You know, your road taxes, your fuel taxes, all that stuff. So you got to do your math. You got to know your numbers. You know, always try to find them cheap places to fill up. You know, every little thing it saves up. You know, you will see the other your trip. Oh, you know, this is how much I made. You know, there are shippers out there that will offer low rates. You know, they'll try to lowball you. You know, and you have every control to shut it down. I'm like, nah, I don't want it. It's too cheap. You know, bump up the rate or find somebody else. You know, it's your equipment. You know, and you got to take care of it, man. And that's how, you know, you come up a little.
Your inspiration can make an impact in our community and everyone out there. You're a content creator, small business owner, entrepreneur, or even in a career, contact us. We would love to have you on our platform. You have a Uce in you. Now let's get back to it. Don't worry about it, coconuts. And to all the Uce listeners, man, if you ever want to get into this and you have any FAQ, that's why my man Uce right here got his club going on. So y'all can connect and he can educate y'all. Save you the troubles. He's learned a lot from his experience. Ain't that right, Uce?
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about the club, brother. Talk to us about that club.
Pretty much some of the Usos, you know, we've been hanging out. We've known each other for a long time. you know. And then we're always on the road and always on the phone, talking to each other and make sure, if this also is doing the right thing, make sure you're strapping down your loads the right thing.
Mm.
Just everyday thing, make sure everybody's safe. So TikTok came in and we're all on there. So I grabbed a few Usos from there. And some of the Usos they needed jobs and we placed them where we know it fits them, you know.
Nice.
And it worked out for a few, and some were just still trying to find something that it works for their home time and stuff like that. So, but man, the club came up, man, from where it was at. It was just a little few of us, and we kept on pushing. Right now, there's about 20 of us, 20
Nice.
members. Everybody registered, paid their fees and stuff like that. And we do have a fundraising going on. That's how we raise the money for our club,
Mhm.
And big shout out to my wife and some of our members were helping out, with the fundraising, as well as our best friends and families. They came out to support. So I'm the president of the Uso Truckers,
Nice. Nice.
and we have our vice president, the Uso Junior Va out of Utah, and then our secretary, the Uso Ben, he's out of Washington, and then we have our treasurer, the Uso Culture from Washington as well. So we have one female driver.
Nice.
We have one female driver, MJ from Washington as well. So a lot of us Usos, we came on the road brand new. So of course you're gonna need help, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the only way to do it is to ask, man. You can ask any drivers out there. I was scared at first too, but man, to be on the safe side, if you don't know anything, ask somebody. There's always somebody out there that's gonna help. Even a trucker. A lot of our members are doing the flatbeds.
Mhm.
Few are doing drive-ins, and I run different trailers all the time. So I'm with the hazmat division. So that's a lot of paperwork, man. You got to get your hazmat permits. You file this and that. You got to keep all these stuff updated. But that's what we do here where I'm at, and that's about it. With our club, we are 1 year in, so we're having a 1 year anniversary in August on the 9th, 10th, and the 11th. So everybody decided to they want to have it in Utah. So we're gonna go out there and check it out. We have a function coming up in Utah on the 4th of next month. So we're going out there. We got an invitation from the Tawalunga Production dance group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big group out there. I think they have at least 200 members. Somewhere around there, all kids, which is pretty cool. So we got an invitation from them to come out and support. So we're getting ready to go up there for that. And yeah, man, it's gonna be good, man. We're just out here representing our people. The Uso truckers. Hey,
The
do you
Uso
want to join the
truckers.
team? You want to join the team? Let us know, man. Connect with anybody of any members of ours. And also, we had one Meuli dude in the club too. It's a youngster from LA. So he came on TikTok, wanted to hang around. So he want to be part of the team, and we threw him on. I mean, anybody's welcome. You
There you
know,
go. Yeah.
anybody's welcome. Any polys and whatever nationality you are, man. Come on in, man. We stay connected.
So I heard about the positive side of it. It's the network. So mentality, like you got to You know what I'm saying? Have the right mind frame where you're doing the job that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like
Right.
that you said that you guys all call each other up or radio, whatever the communication is, and how everybody make sure everybody's, on that straight place. Because what are the struggles, man? What are some of the struggles being a truck driver?
And some of the struggles, man. If you're a new guy coming on and you pretty much don't know nothing, being
Hmm.
on the road. So us that been out here, a couple of years and we've been all over the U.S., we're gonna give you the rundown. First things first, we're gonna look at your safety. You
Safety
know,
1st. Hmm.
we're gonna look at your safety. Make sure you know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Make sure you check your equipment. You know, all the time, pre-trip in your truck. You always got to do that. You never know what's gonna happen down the road. And sacrifice, man. You
Yeah,
know,
big one.
leaving your family behind and you on the road by yourself, it's tough. And I know it's hard. I've been there. I've been there. Until this day, it's still hard, but I got to make the money, you know. But yeah, man, stay in touch with God. Go with God. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some of the struggles out here, for drivers too, it's finding places to park.
I heard
You
about that.
know,
Yeah.
finding places to park is hard, especially in California too, man. In the
Mhm.
Bay, you go to LA, you get a ticket for parking in a bike lane.
Mm.
You know, where you're not supposed to be parking. Try to save money for the road. You gotta figure out a way how to eat.
Mhm.
And try to save money and not to spend money. You gotta bring your food.
So you guys pack lunches and stuff.
Yeah. So we do. Like how it is right now. I got my pusai mingi.
Mm.
That's my little break. And yeah, little things that you can save money. You know, because out here on the road, it's expensive, man.
Yes.
Very expensive. And I used to spend like at least at least close to 500
Wow.
alone just for the food. And I'm a smoker too, man. So that adds up, man. So I cut that down big time. Now I'm looking at maybe somewhere 200. Now, the only thing I gotta buy is my smoke, and they don't even they don't even sell Mentos in California. So I gotta
Ah.
deal with those Marlboro Lights. That sucks, man. Man,
So like, they're better off just cutting it all off in California. If that's the case, bro. I mean, what's the whole point about that? You know what I mean? Cutting off
yeah,
the menthol. Like that make no sense, bro.
man, it's tough, man. You know, being out here on the road, all all lonely and stuff. So that's why we we call our chat and we just chop it up every day, make sure everybody's all right. If we see somebody on the road that needs help, another trucker, then we'll stop and help them.
And that's the good thing about California, though, because of the weather wise. I'm out here in Kentucky,
Yeah,
man. I can only imagine when it's cold season, which is still cold season a little bit. That's gotta suck for the ones in Utah
yeah,
and everybody else, in the
right.
snow and the freezing. Cali, you got that nice weather, man. Gets the coldest is rain. What are some so I heard that you guys have a lot of incidents, right, with the cars and stuff. A lot of accidents are normally is it normally caused by the civilians or sometimes it's actually the truck drivers themselves?
I believe most of those accidents are caused by these four wheelers and these civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's like pretty much every time they see an accident, a small car with a big truck, they're gonna blame the truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you piss off that trucker, and you just went ahead and did his thing, and hey,
Oh,
you know.
oh, damn! So you saying that we need to like watch it because sometimes the trucker just run your butt
Uh,
over.
yes, sir.
There you go, listeners. I want to feel
Uh,
below. I want to feel
you know,
below. In other words, don't think
uh,
you hard because
uh,
semis will run your ass over.
and there are truckers out there that play stupid games. So things like that can happen. You piss off another trucker, then if they decide to do what they got to do, then they're gonna do it. You
Yeah,
know,
some of them like tailgate you.
yeah.
You know.
hmm And a lot of these, I say about 80% of the time, you know, and now it's a law. If you see somebody on the shoulder, move over to the left. Doesn't matter what car it is.
Mm.
If it's a police, another four-wheeler,
Mm-hmm.
move over to the side, to the left lane. Make giving people some respect.
So you're
Because
saying
sometimes,
the cars, regular cars,
yeah.
we got it's a rule. We see the semi coming, we need to shift to the left.
I mean that goes semis
So,
and cars. But if you see the four-wheelers on the shoulder,
mm-hmm.
then
What do you mean
try
by
to move over if
shoulder?
you can.
What do you mean by
Which
shoulder?
is
The right side or the left?
the right side.
Okay, coming into the freeway, coming on the freeway.
No, that's like on ramp, right?
Okay,
But
yep.
I'm talking about you're driving down the freeway, you see somebody on the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
parking there for emergency, and the trucks and the four wheelers needs to move over to the left lane if they can. If not, gotta slow it down a little bit, make sure nobody's because sometimes people will be parked close to that right lane.
Correct.
And a lot of things happen, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. Another truck took out another truck driver.
Wow.
Yeah, just hopping out the truck. Just hop out the truck, and the truck in front of me, I don't know what he was thinking, not paying attention. But, man, he swiped that dude right off his steps. And
wow,
it took his life, man. And it was a young kid, too. That happens when I was in Pennsylvania. That sucks, man. But, I always tell my wife and my family that if you're going to go on the road, when you see a semi, either you go far up or stay behind.
Okay.
Do not drive right next to it. Because those dudes, sometimes they could be on the phone, not paying attention and swerve and stuff like that, Things happens. But you can't tell, when it's going to happen. But, just stay safe out there and be blessed, man.
I got educated because me and my wife does that every time when I see a semi truck on my left or right. I don't stay next to it. I always go forward, like try to speed up and pass them up because I don't know. Maybe it's instinct where it's like, man, I don't want anything. They might a little shift, especially the ones where they have like when the roads, the lanes are very narrow sometimes. You know? So that's good advice, bro.
And a lot of new drivers are coming on from these bigger companies. They don't know any better. It could be their little quick mistake, but they're still learning. So I always tell my people, man, to go far ahead, but stay far behind.
Yeah.
Do not drive right next to those guys.
I don't like being behind you guys because that's where my windshield got chipped. Depending on what kind of truck it is and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Enjoying the content? If you like it, man, please spread the news. You want that positive vibe? Leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about the topics. Share your story. Let's make the world better. Join Uce, and together, let's push this positive vibe. You have a Uce in you. So what about is that You know, you see it on the movies and stuff, man. You see like girls pass up, pull up, they'll honk the horn, and if you honk the horn, they're gonna flash you. You ever experience any of that? Or that's just movie stuff?
I mean, it happens in real life, you know,
Oh, okay.
a couple times it happens, especially when you see a bitter bill like this, you know,
Yeah.
these long nose, man, it's something else, you know, just by looking at the truck, you know, things like
Also,
that can happen.
so is it just it's just only palangis or it's all race?
Man.
It's all race. Hey man, that's the like the stuff we see on the movies. So I figure I ask, right? Yeesh, man.
Man, you know, for all the Usos out there on the road, man, stay away from them lot lizards, man. They gonna take your paycheck, bro.
So I've also, man, there's just stories for y'all, man, especially the long haul ones. You know, like people get robbed, right? I heard about people, some stop areas, people just like to rob truck drivers and stuff. Man, you ever experienced any of that?
Nah, I know one time I was in the area where another trucker got robbed. Like he was like a couple miles down, you know, in the same city. So, yeah, if you stay back, man.
There you go.
Lock your doors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lock your doors.
Man, and then it seems like y'all nowadays truck drivers, you know, when I grew up, man, when they say truck drivers, I just remember almost like a Santa Claus, you know, the big belly, heavy set. But nowadays, man, I see a lot of stuff on TikTok, truck drivers doing some workouts, like women and men. Like,
Yeah.
look at you, Uce, with your gear on, you know what I'm saying? All fashioned up and stuff. You just,
Man, you know,
you looking
boy gotta
good,
stay
bro.
fresh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay
rolling
fresh.
684, baby. You know, I got my gear here. When I get out the truck, I throw on my suit. You know, so I don't get my clothes dirty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially with all that grease, oil that I deal with. You know, and sometimes I acid. Yeah, you don't want that acid on your clothes, you know.
Yeah,
So
especially
I
for you.
throw on my
Hazmat.
jumpsuit. Yeah, I do what I gotta do. It's fun. It's fun being a truck driver. You know, it's fun driving a truck and make money, but don't drive a truck for the hell of it, man.
Drive it
You
to own it, right? Owner,
know, yeah.
operator.
You know, as all of our dreams. You know, we want to build something for ourselves. But shout out to my little Uso man from UTL, Uso Truck Lines out of Utah.
There you go, bro.
The young kid, man. I don't know if you've seen his TikTok, his videos. Saifuloi, you know, it's a young kid from Malofao, man. He's doing it. And man, I salute to that kid because he came out here and did what he had to do.
Yeah.
You know, he got 2 trucks, and there was a couple of Usos before that too, man. And they had Samoa 1 and 2. It was the brothers. Those were Mark, man. Shout out to those guys, man. You know, they had a feel of it. So, but these, you know, there's still a lot of us coming up. And shout out to my little brother Isaac Ula, man. You know, me and him, we try to build this thing together, and we actually have a little secret going on right now, man. We're trying to combine in one name, and then we're just gonna push this whole thing, man.
Y'all doing the fleet. FLEET. Yep, I know about it, brother. I know about it, man.
But you know, right now we're just waiting for the prices to come down and the rates to build up, and you know, try to stack up a little, try to make some money, try to make something happen. You know, hopefully I'll win this lottery, man. I'm gonna have me a whole yard in Cali.
Right. It's like you're at the age to where you know what you can do if you just had a little bit of change to invest. Because right now we're at the age of investment, right? We already found out what we want to do.
That's a very important word. Invest. Yes. You know, man. if you have a little bit of money, invest into something, man. Build yourself up, and learn to work. Learn to work before you get into it, So that way, the ins and outs, what's going on. It's just like being an operator. You can't just come and drive a truck and talk about your own operator. You don't know what it pays. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna pay for fuel or not. Once you're your own operator, you're paying for everything. You're applying for all your permits. And man, every little thing just to get on these roads, man, and you got to pay. I got to pay for plates, IFTA, fuel, taxes, and all that stuff. Log books and everything. So you got to manage your budget. You try to minimize spending and save. In order for you to make it, man, you got to hit smart, know your numbers, and know your prices. Get with the business people. Get with the people that are going to help you. Don't be friend with somebody that ain't got nothing going on in their life, but you're motivated to them. Help them out if they going the wrong way. And another thing, I got plugs in San Jose with a trucking school, man. For anybody in the Bay, if you want to get your Class A, man, my guy owns a trucking school, and you get the player price. You don't get the $3,000, $4,000 payment type thing, just to get your license. $1,400, $1,200, is what I can do. That's my price with my guys. So if you want to do it, man, let me know. He was actually it's called Coast to Coast trucking school. Coast to Coast. And the owner was actually my instructor. So I helped him out, for a while, and then we split. I went on the road, and he went and opened his own trucking school. So, he called me up, hey, if you want to bring anybody, $1,200 for you,
Referral. Damn.
Referral.
Do you guys do online, or it has to be, in class?
So you can do, I don't know about online, but I know that we're in class. But I'd say go, study the book from DMV, try to get your own permit. You know what I mean? And all you have to do is just go into the school and start learning about the trucks, the air brakes, combination, all that stuff, and the driving test. That's it. That's how I did mine,
Nice.
So with 1 week, I was out of there.
It only took you 1 week?
1 week.
Dang.
1 week was out. I went on my own and got my permit. So when I got in there, I already knew how to drive, because my other Usos, Saleh Lefaucet, he's out of Utah. During that time, we were connecting. So every time he come down to California, he'll put me in the truck, just drive down the street and go do his delivery and stuff like that. And that's why I picked up, and I did my homework on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube where you can learn how to move these gears, man. So, and from there, I just picked up. I take every advice anybody give me, and then I'll sort it out in my own way, so that way it worked for me. And man, we got a lot of help right here, man. All the Usos on the road, they'll tell you, man. If another Uso want to get their license, man, make sure you're serious. Don't waste these guys' time, because they're willing to push you and have you get that license.
And not only that, man, you got Junior here giving his name, bro, his credibility. So don't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, y'all. We giving you all
after that ass, boy.
Yeah, for real. It's like, shoot, you posted them, why Uce will post it all over. Hey, do not accept this mofo.
Man, you mess up my name, mga guapo boy.
Man.
Magwasasawa who's pauli, man.
So, bro, bro, because we are at time, you know what I'm saying? And I know you are a busy man. Also, you had a lot of gems that you dropped down, bro. If you could just do me a favor and the names that you mentioned, especially your club name, the detail. Is there a website? Do you guys have a website yet, or is it just on Facebook and TikTok?
We have a Facebook page.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's our page is, So that page, that's where we run all our what's it called?
All the
fundraising.
Business. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where all the information, every information everybody needs to know about you guys and to join the group.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll drop the names, and I'll send it in.
Yeah, so that way I can make sure I have it in detail correctly when I put it on the descriptions and stuff. Have you seen any of the Uce like short clips, or have you listened to any of the podcasts?
Yeah, I did that a couple of days ago, and I seen my man too on there, and the little Junior. Yeah, como snack, malang como Junior kan palang man. Man, me and Junior have a funny story, bro. Because he came from San Jose, you know, and we were at the bar called Fort Bow one night, right? So me and my boy was we're waiting because the bar was full.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the only light skinned dude that was, standing right there. And then so we were standing right behind him. So I said to my boy, I said, man, why they were killing parang you know, man. They were calling me, well, I get parang you know, parang. Then fucking Junior turned around, told me, but when the bully area, what comes from here, I'm telling you, man, but they know what this is by where they go. I'll never forget that guy, man.
So shout out to Coconut Uce, man. Shout out to Coconut Uce, bro.
I'll come a Coconut Uce.
Man, I never judge a book by its cover. Coconuts, that's the lesson that's learned right now, man. Phải cùng miếu đi palang xanh phải cái kêu can là như nó sẽ cho cái miếu đi.
Okay là có một kêu sao để qua đây mà cái đen palang nghe là không có mấy người đi. Oh man, that's a solid Uso, man. That's a hangout spot right there, man. For Bow, 4th Street Bow.
Man, but I'm gonna drop a foul move for everybody you mentioned, brother.
Hey. Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
But also, let's close it out, brother. You have any closeout remarks or you have any questions for the Uce?
Man. No, I don't have no questions.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say thank you for having me on your platform, on the podcast, man. Appreciate for reaching out. May God continue to bless you and your team. Continue the good work. And we out here, man. If you guys have any fundraisers and stuff like that, reach out to the Uso Truckers, man. We'll come through.
Yeah, we got you, brother. We got you, brother. Hey, you know what? Since you asked invitation, I'm gonna throw it out there. We have a YouTube. Tell me, ako subscribe like a YouTube. Let's say 300 TikTok. I got almost full of YouTube. Yeah, let me know. You follow my Facebook, right? Yeah, I follow you. I just got you on the Facebook. I'm gonna follow you on the TikTok and the YouTube.
Yeah. And send a link in there. Send a link in there. I'll shoot it out to the
fanboy. Yeah, man, and have them hit us up, bro, if they want to get in the platform too, share some stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. Sure, man.
Yeah. Well, listeners, man, I hope you enjoyed this conversation, y'all, man. It's Puli Moore and my man Junior, and we are out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Audience.
Why, Uce?